Better move it before it gets all wet. Got word you found the greatest glider of all, an ark, and it's all good to go. Figures it must. What a wild kind of ride it's gotta be. Funny that you found an ark when you don't need to go anywhere in it. The world's still going to be here. Proud of you for thinking about helping before escaping, either way. Wonders if there are any open seats left in that fancy ark glider of yours.
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help you.
Why? You don't need anyone else but yourself and me, of course, but I'm a part of you, so that doesn't count.
If you want to go quickly, go alone. If you want to go further, go together. The only one we'd want to get away quickly from here is darkness.
But you know you can't go on without me. Even if I'm bad company, I complete you.
I think we can finally agree on something. It is better to be alone than in bad company. But best of all is being good company yourself.
Feels thrilled to snag a seat in your ark. Can't wait to glide through the skies. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help talking to you. Thrilled you not only survived Looper Lupin's attack, but grew so tough and strong. Grateful you're on the same side. Says you should take care. Says he'll see you at the Ark. Just wants one last chance to say goodbye to the goo. Goop knows he's repeating himself, but can't help. Says you'll meet again. This thing purrs like an aqua cat. Lots of notices on the board for things that made sense in the days when the surf was a lot cleaner. Interesting to see what they cared about here. In the old days, this was a port for boats that went under the... They made a lot of green, which is all they really cared about. You should be able to find a track here. Just need to keep your eyes open. See that broken boat over there? Looks like it still floats. Wow, wow, wow. Sick. The world is getting colourful again. Plastic scrap like that over there could be useful. This one seems to be in good spirits, despite being left here for dead. Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and asks you to do the right. Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
Love to see you shine on.
You got it. Take a break from all that's bright.
Who doesn't love a little sparkle in their lives?
Anyone with the slightest self-respect.
And that's overrated.
Small parts with great value. Just what you were looking for. Listen to that jet roar. Every day is a new chance to fulfill your destiny. You found Bang Shelter 2E, courtesy of the Proxenol Corporation. The scrap keeps piling up. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed. That part made a decent pile of scrap. No time for sightseeing. New smarts for you. Oh, e-waste. Hard to find. Gun it and go. The place looks rough, but it might still be worth exploring. We're all heroes of our own stories. Or so we hope. Might not need that now, but you will later. That's unique. You need to get the notes in harmony to make the string plonk tuned. Music to anyone's ear. Whoa, smell that? Biohazard nearby. ride it like a rocket. This should get you where you're going. Sometimes you gotta paddle on your own. That brick-brack could still have some good stuff in it. All good things end. The day can't come soon enough. Glide up. On your own again. You found a manufactorium, a place where Toxanol made all sorts of things during the days gone. Who could stand against that? Pull, pull. It's time for an adventure, for good or bad. Watch your balance. You always find good use for things like that. Those are the kind of things you need. Ooh-wee, that's biohazard. That paid off. Someone always thinks they can beat you. Sometimes you've just got to start over. The day is dawning. Hard to believe that notice board still has anything on it. Don't think the machines that worked here posted many things. You're getting closer to... The Toxanol Corporation manufactured many things here. Few of them lasted any longer than the place did. If you only have enough green to buy the cheap thing and you need it now, that's what you do. Even if buying the cost-more thing would be cheaper in the long run. Keep on the lookout for a track. Might find it among all the trash. Best part of this ride is it runs on green stuff. Something or someone has made a nest here. So many places to be today. You're at the quarrel spot. Just disgusting to see it destroyed like this. Let's see. This fellow seems shocked to see you. He's heard about you, but figured you didn't have the guts to do what must be done to survive till the end of the world. He has no worries about doing what it takes, whatever it takes. Figures someone like you must be willing to do anything to stay alive, just like him. Now that you got this far, though, which way will you go? Are you really tough enough to see this through to the end? Or will you turn tail and run when the end finally comes? Guesses the end is coming either way. When there's nothing but a bad storm rising, it's ride or die. Asks you to think of the world like a set of locks. Every time you do something, you decide whether to... Better than what? Maybe things have to get worse first. The world seems like it's starting to heal. How pointless. Appears to him like you've been wasting your time trying to fix the unfixable. Can't understand why you work with the Myriad. Someone needs to lock them up. No, they're so good, so righteous and worthless. You look like you'd be a fun lock to pick. Says back in the days no one locked anything, but that's changed. Locking yourself in and others out is his key to survival. He keeps his business low-key, but for the right person, he's willing to unlock secrets from the back then. The gears mesh well between you. It'll be easier for both if you just call him Click. Says that's the right way to ask that question. Think of yourself first. Click says his key to success is metal. And judging from what he's heard about you, you're handy with metal too, literally. If you charged a bar of metal at a Toxanol zap station, he could forge it into the palm of your hand. That would help your clonk fist beat new paths into the future. Just flip the switch of a generator that produces superheated, glowy air and get on it when the lightning charge forms. Simple. Thinks the biggest risks come with the best rewards. Be careful where you grab that mount. That's a toxanol zap station. Ah, see that e-waste? Always handy. Just flip the switch of the generator to produce superheated glowy air and get on it when the lightning forms. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus. You did good, but the lightning did all the work. Head back to Click to amp up the clonk fist. Bullseye. A story has got to keep... Click says your fist is charged and ready to punch a hole through anything that stood in your way in the past. Click's worked out the locks of the world, but still needs to make the keys. He figures he could make a skeleton key, a key that'll unlock any old lock, if only he had a back-in-time bone. He's talking about remains of the dead and gone, and that means a chill down your spine as this bone comes from a particular site. The Gone Forever thinks you might have unlocked the secret to his plan. Click says you're locked together in fate. Says it's quiet around here, just the way they like it. Says daytime is the right... Hopes to see you again. Click says you're locked together in fate. Understands don't be feary. It probably won't bite. Put 'em in. We are lonesome animals that spend all our life trying to be less lonesome. Careful nothing's sneaking up on you. Click is thrilled with the back-in-time bone. Says there's enough to make a skeleton key for you too. Click felt there was no point telling you about a secret door if he couldn't provide you a key, but now he has one, he can. But he cautions you. You never know what hides behind the old doors. Best be careful. You're a key figure now. Figures with a key like that, you'll unlock all sorts of mysteries. Wonders how you managed to unlock yourself an ark. Hard to find, much less get into. That's the way to unlock any puzzle. You've unlocked it, but the world's doing fine, so if you don't need it, he said he'd take it off your hands. Feels like it's too bad you spent so much time trying to keep this place going. And what did that get you? Says he hears there are open seats on the ark. How are you going to fill them?
So, what we have here is an opportunity to help your next. There's a seat open on the ark should you want to offer it as a gesture of appreciation.
Why? You don't need it.
If you want to go quickly, go alone.
But you know you...
Wishes he could go with you, but he doesn't want your pity. He'll lock himself in here instead. Click says he's locked on helping you. Here's what Click's got to spare today. Came out on top.